So as in previous video we have seen about the JFET, that what is JFET, then construction and the working of the JFET. That JFET is work in mainly in three cases. Okay, so now in today's video further we are going to see the classification of JFET. So as earlier we see that JFET transistor is available in both N channel and P channel types. So first one is N channel JFET. Now what is N channel JFET? So in this channel, in this JFET, the current will flow because of the electrons. When we apply the voltage between drain to gate to source, okay, so that time the channel is formed between source to drain for current flow. So this channel is, we can call it as a N channel. And what is P channel? So in P channel the current will flow because of the holes only. The channels between source to drain, we can call it as a P channel. So yes, this is the N channel JFET. This is the symbol of N channel JFET. It is the symbol of P channel JFET. The difference is the direction of current flow. Okay, in this inward direction, and in P channel the current flow direction is outward direction. So this is the nothing but the construction of N channel JFET, and this is construction of P channel JFET. As we see in the N channel JFET, the N channel is in between. Okay, so current will flow because of the electrons only. In P channel the current will flow only because of holes. So now N channel JFET. So as we see the construction of N channel JFET, so this is the characteristics of N channel JFET. That is the drain to source voltage to the drain to source current. Okay, when depend on the condition of gate to source voltage. As we have seen the three cases, when your gate to source voltage is 0, when small gate to source voltage is applied, and when large gate to source voltage is applied. So N channel JFET has its major portion made up of N-type semiconductor. As we see in N channel JFET, the majority charge carriers are electron. So the large portion or major portion is made up of N-type semiconductor. Thus here a source and the drain terminals are of N-type while the gate is P-type. So drain and source terminal is of N-type and your gate is P-type. Due to these, two PN junction will form within the device. As we see, there is two PN junction in JFET. An arrow pointing towards the device, it's a gate terminal which indicate the direction in which the current would flow. Okay, so this is the symbol. So arrow indicates the direction of current. So in which the current will flow provided the PN junction in forward bias. So now for operation of the N channel JFET, so there are three conditions. First is when your voltage is 0, that is gate to source or drain to source voltage is 0. So that time what happened? No current will flows through it. Then case 2 is when there is a positive drain to source voltage is given. So at this instant what happened? As we see in earlier video that the electron with the end subject of the device starts moving towards the drain. Okay, so as the reverse bias voltage is given, so when the small voltage is given, that time electrons start moving towards the drain because it's being attracted to the positive force exerted by the battery. So at the same time the electron will also be repelled from the source that is connected to the negative terminal. So that time what happened? It is seen that the increase in VDS increase the current flow through the device in a initial state, which can be termed as a JFET in a ohmic region. So it will causes the increase in the width of depletion region surrounding to the junction. So when your depletion region width is increased, the phenomenon will continue till the both depletion region grow up into the extent where they almost seem to touch each other. Okay, as we see in the when two PN junctions are touch each other, that time we can call this voltage as a pinch off voltage or VP. And this is the case 3, that is that time your VGS is nothing but negative and VDS is positive. So that time what happened, the device behave in a very similar to the case 2. Means when we applied more negative voltage to the get to source voltage, earlier the pinch off due to the which earlier will be saturation, okay, because IDSS is reduced. As the phenomenon continued, it seemed that condition arises wherein the saturation level of the drain to source current occurs right for a value of 0 milliampere, because as your both the PN junction touches each other, so that time there is a no path for electron to move from source to drain. So there is the current is 0 milliampere. So this means that there is no current flow through the device, and essentially the device will turn off. The value of VDS for which this happen will nothing but your negative pinch off voltage. So VDS is equal to minus VP. So this is the working of N channel JFET. Now next is a P channel JFET. Yes, it is the characteristics of P channel JFET. Also, when VGS is equal to 0, that time this graph is there. Then VGS is equal to positive, that time this graph is there. And when your VG is equal to pinch off, that time it is nothing but minus VDS. Okay, so this is the P channel JFET. So it is also having 3 cases. When your VDS is 0, means drain to source voltage is 0 and VGS is also 0. So it is nothing but no current. Next case 2 is VDS to be negative while VGS is 0. So VDS is negative. Okay. So this time what happened? The current flows from source to the drain as per the conventional direction, as the holes within the P substrate move towards the drain, okay, while being repelled from the source. As in this is the P channel, so majority carriers are holes. So as the voltage is applied, the holes are attracted or started moving towards drain, and somehow or somewhat repulsed because of the source voltage. So value of this current is restricted only by the channel resistance, okay. So VDS will increase, so we can call it as a ohmic region. Yes, this is your ohmic region. And now case 3, the VGS is positive and VDS is negative, okay. The more VGS positive voltage is applied and VDS is negative applied. So that time what happened, same like case 2, that the saturation will occurs at a faster rate and the VGS become more and more positive, as this is the condition, okay. Saturation will happen and when the flow as a value of VDS become equal to VP, that is your pinch off voltage. So VDS voltage is nothing but same as a pinch off voltage, and it will turn the device in off state. So this is the working of P channel JFET. So now next is characteristics of JFET. So the drain characteristics of JFET. So drain characteristics for this circuit is as shown in figure. At VGS is 0, there is a drain, one is voltage is applied, then this is for current, then this is nothing but your VDD is applied. So first is condition with no external bias. So for drain or characteristics of JFET, with no external bias means what? When no external voltage is applied, there is no potential to attract majority carriers at the drain, and thus initially current is 0. So when there is initially no external bias, that time your current will be 0. Then when we applied the small gate to source voltage to the JFET, so it will act as a simple resistor. So that time what happened, your drain current ID is increases gradually, okay. This is nothing but increase in the drain current gradually and reaches to the knee point. This is nothing but the knee point, okay. and then it enters into the pinch off region where the drain current Ig is almost constant for the increase in the VDS, that is drain to source voltage. So first your ID increases gradually, then reaches to the knee point and then enters to the pinch off region with constant ID, that is constant drain current wherever we increase in a voltage between drain to source. So these are the drain characteristics of JFET. So now what is the knee point? Till this knee point, the variation of drain current to the drain source voltage is linear. Okay, now what is knee point? As we see in this image, up to the knee point, as a voltage increases, current also increases gradually. So there is a linear variation up to the knee point. So after this point, it looks like a curve. Now pinch off point. Above the knee point, the drain current does not increase even to the drain source voltage is increased. Okay. So this is the pinch off point. So pinch off point is the point above which there is a no increase in drain current. Okay. Drain current is your constant while we have increase in the voltage. So this is nothing but your pinch off point. Then channel ohmic region. The ohmic region is nothing but the region left to the knee point is called channel ohmic region. Okay, this is the left of the knee point. We can call it as a ohmic region because in this region JFET acts as a ordinary resistor. Okay, it will act as a normal resistor. Then pinch off saturation region. So in this region the drain current is totally constant. This is nothing but your pinch off region. We have seen that the drain current is constant as we increasing the voltage. So this is we can call it as a pinch off or saturation region. Next is breakdown region. So when the drain or source voltage is increased further, the device enter into the breakdown region. So as we further increase the drain to source voltage, then your JFET will enters into the breakdown region. So this is nothing but the drain characteristics of the JFET. So this is the condition when there is no external bias is applied. Okay. Now what happened with if there is a external bias is applied? So this is the diagram for when we applied the external bias. Okay. So this is nothing but your external bias. So when the input gate to source voltage is increased and kept at constant, the output drain to source voltage is gradually increased. Okay, so ID is observed. When there is a voltage is given, the drain current started flowing and it is observed. So this is the graph. When we initially the current increases linearly and after this reaches knee voltage. Okay. So this is your ohmic region, this is your saturation region, this is your breakdown region. As we see what is the definition of these regions. Then in this condition what happened? When current increases linearly, so after it reaches the knee voltage, it enters into the saturation region where current is almost constant. Then we applied the voltage. Okay, then the further voltage is increased and the breakdown occurs. So when we further increase the voltage, then there is a breakdown occurs suddenly. In ohmic region, it acts as a resistor. As we see in that JFET acts as a resistor in ohmic region. So now, what are the transfer characteristics of JFET? So we are going to see the transfer characteristics of JFET in next video. Thank you.